Good morning, ladies and gents. So today I've got you working on IXL, following up what we did yesterday, looking at proportional relationships and writing an equation. Okay, so I'm going to go through a couple problems, show you what's going on. This one starts off simple enough. If you're looking, first of all, you can write on here, so this can help you find your slope. You're going to need it. Okay, if you click the little pen, you got this. You got it's black, it's red. It's up to you. We'll go with this. As I look at this line, it goes through the origin, so I know I can start at the origin. Okay. And then I go, oh, look, it's hitting every corner. So I can just go from here to here. It says, in his computer science class, Franco's learning how to program computer games for his final project. Franco is creating his own multi level game. There is a proportional relationship between the number of levels Franco has created for his game X and how long in weeks it took him to program them Y. Write an equation for the relationship between X and Y. Simplify any fractions. That means if you use a fraction for slope, you gotta reduce it. But if you look, if I just do this, my rise and my run, what's the slope? Well, the rise is 1, the run is 1. That's supposed to be a 1. Let's try that again. There we go. So we know that the slope equals 1 over 1. Well, what's 1 over 1? It's just 1. So to get practice, all you need to do, you remember, and don't forget this. Equations are for these are easy. It's y equals the slope times x. Since the slope is 1, this equation is simply y equals 1 x. But you can write it on the screen, but go down here and type it in. Now they've already given you the y equals. So don't type in y equals. In the box, just put 1 x. Y equals 1x. You hit submit. Hey, you're right. It's correct. You're in good shape. Okay, now you know they'll get a little tougher as you go. All right, if you look at this, again, it talks about Greta and her is excited. Her grandma from New Orleans is going to teach her how to make pralines. There's a proportional relationship between the amount of pecans in cups that her grandma uses and the number of pralines he makes. Oh, her grandfather. I thought it was her grandma. My bad. Sorry. Hate the stereotype. So again, we need to write the equation. We know y equals the slope times x. So look at the line and find the slope. Oh, it goes to the origin. Lucky for us. And I keep traveling up the line. There's the next one. So what's my rise? Well, I rose 4. What's my run? I ran 1. So my slope is rise 4. Come on, you. Over run 1. So my slope is 4. So this is just 4. So to write the equation, replace m with 4. So again, they typed y equals, so all we do in this box is 4x. We hit submit. Lo and behold, we are correct. Now, if you run into problems and you're not sure how to do it again, besides the fact that I just show you, when you're in IXL, you can click this button right here. It'll show you a video of how to do this. Might not be as simple as I've made it, but it'll show you. Now I want to skip to the harder problems, like when you get towards the end, because you know how it goes. Same stuff. Here we go. Whoops, didn't mean to write that. Let's erase that real quick. Or not. Okay. Celine is passionate about movies and dreams of going to the film school. Her goals to be in the next year is to watch every movie that won an Academy Award for Best Picture. She already has seen some of them and now plans to watch one more per week. The graph shows the relationship, how long in weeks Celine has followed her plan, X, and the number of best picture winners she has seen, Y. Do X and Y have a proportional relationship? Remember, what does a proportional relationship look like? Learned it in 7th grade. Straight line through the origin. Is it a straight line? Yes. Is it through the origin? No. So, is it a proportional relationship? It's got to be a straight line through the origin. So the answer is no, and you click no. And once you submit and you're right, ta-da! So, similar question. Do you have a proportional relationship here? Let's look. Is it a straight line? Yes. Is it through the origin? Yes. That makes it proportional. Oh, look what they want you to do now. You click just now, you have to write the equation. Okay, just like we did earlier. Here's a point. Here's another point. So all I do, I rose 2. I ran 2. Remember, y equals the slope times x. That's your equation. So we just need the slope. The slope is 2 over 2, which is equal to 1 whole. So the equation is just y equals 1x. So they already put the y equals down here. I'm just going to type 1x in the box. Hit submit. Nailed it. Okay, and that's how you proceed. All right, so continue. Your goal is to try to get to 100 points. It'll start off easy, but I've shown you how to do the whole gambit. So take your time, do the best you can. If you finish this early, then we'll work on the assignments from yesterday and the day before so you can get those done and let's get off to a good start with this grading period. See you on Friday. Adios.